Good morning, Penuel the Black Pen. If the lighting is not going to be great, please excuse me. I'm currently hiking up Lion's Head in Cape Town. For those of you that know me, I enjoy walking and hiking quite a bit. Morning, guys.
Morning.
So, just two quick things from my side. The first one being, thank you to everyone who watched the Penuel Show episode with myself and Vusi Thembekwayo. From a viewership perspective, I think it's broken records for myself and the team at the Penuel Show. Last I checked, in 21 hours, we were on 101,000 views, which is absolutely ridiculous for a vodcast podcast that's not even a year old. Thank you to all of you who tuned in. Thank you to all of you who shared the link on your various pages and with your various people. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate all of you. There's a lot of people who, in the comments, they actually donated money to the work we're doing. To all those people, thank you. And of course, to our paying members, we appreciate you guys because you guys give us money every month on YouTube. So thank you. It's number one. Number two, South Africans, black South Africans in particular. It seems we have this addiction, and I'm guilty. I'm guilty of it as well. It seems we have this addiction on focusing on toxic things and toxic discussions, and we enjoy when people bash each other. It's something that Vusi and I discussed literally on the show. This pull him down syndrome, crabs in a bucket. In the show itself, I spoke about how I hope one day Vusi Thembekwayo and Sizwe Dhlomo sit down and bury the hatchet and they're okay. And Vusi got touched and he basically said he doesn't see that happening. He believes it's beyond that point. Sizwe hit below the belt. And as he was speaking while we were filming, I remember feeling funny because I was like, I know this is the type of content that's going to get people excited. But I know this is the type of content I don't want to be known for, Unlike other platforms, I try to focus on stimulating conversation. I try to focus on education. I try to stay away from gossip, and the only time I do engage in gossip is where there's a opportunity to teach or learn something. And true to my thoughts, when I looked on Twitter yesterday, the clips that were taken from the video or the conversation were generally clips about that part where Vusi Thembekwayo speak about Sizwe Dhlomo. Sizwe Dhlomo was trending yesterday. Vusi Thembekwayo was trending yesterday, particularly because of that. And number one, I want to say from my side, it's not really for me to apologize, but from my side, I apologize for creating a platform for further tension between the two gentlemen. I have huge respect for both of them. I believe both of them have done amazingly well in their careers. I believe both of them have huge followings. Morning. I believe both of them have huge followings, and I think the learning for us in that is we all need to do better. We need to try and stop fighting unnecessarily. We need to not perform for social media. There's this thing called cloud chasing, where you literally want to do and say things on social media so that you can get likes and reactions and trend. And I think that's become a very unhealthy drug and addiction for some people in this country. Number one, females who post half-naked pictures on social media because they want likes and reactions. Number two, certain guys who share very not so great content because they know people are going to like it, people are going to jump in, people are going to lose their minds, etc. So I think we all need to do better. In a mob where someone is being stoned to death, it is not the person who starts the mob who is fully responsible. It is not the person who throws the death blow, the person who throws the stone that actually kills the person that is fully responsible. It's every single person who throws a stone that's responsible for that mob death. It's every single person who stands aside and does nothing that is responsible for that mob death. So we are all complicit in some of the depression that we see on social media, or at least fueled by social media. We are all responsible when we like, laugh, retweet, share, etc. And I think we have a responsibility to try and do better, you know. Vusi and Sizwe, we're working together and collaborating, would do so much for this country, you know, versus them working apart. And as I said to Vusi on the Penuel show, I still have a wish that the two of them can sit down at some point and resolve, you know, these things. But time will tell. The second part, and I'm probably going to make a more detailed video about this, is I want to thank Gayton McKenzie for his speech at the Biznews week, I think, a conference I was supposed to attend it last year. I never got a chance to. I don't know if I'll be making a showing hopefully at the next one, but I'll try my best. But Gayton McKenzie was there and he gave a very moving, very honest speech, which was very necessary, especially for the people that were attending. In particular, he was explaining that in the room it was mostly business people, and in particular it was just white business people, and there were only 3 black people in the room. And he touched on his history as a criminal and his upbringing. He touched on illegal foreigners and how especially well-off white people are part of the reason why we have illegal foreigners in this country, because they pick them basically to run their businesses or to work in their businesses over locals. And then towards the end he speaks about the political stuff that has happened with the Patriotic Alliance and their coalition partners, the way forward and white guilt. So like I said, I'm probably going to make another video about that, more detailed. But thank you to Gayton McKenzie for speaking truth to power and for being honest and for genuinely being passionate about South Africa and South Africans. I'm officially out of breath. Sorry, but yeah, I just wanted to make this video as a hike up. Cape Town is fucking amazing, absolutely stunning, and yeah, I think I'll end it there. Have a great morning.